Brian.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Yeah. Interrupted the beginning of the goddamn podcast. God damn it. Well, anyway, with that fucking start, we got WhatSupTho Podcast, February 12th. Ryan and Tyler are having some technical difficulties, so they might be in later on, or they might not be. But we got Ryan and Kyle, so Colin and Kyle. So, a rocky start here, I gotta say. How you guys doing?
Doing good after that Illinois win.
Yeah, that's why I got the hat on. I normally wouldn't wear this hat, so I'm just gonna take it off. I have this haircut. How does it look like I have hair? Can you tell I have hair?
I can tell.
Good. Looks like you're ready for summer, dude.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
I'm so ready for summer.
That's
Like I feel bad though. So I work at a school with a bunch of kids. They notice haircuts right away. So all the kids are like, "Oh, nice haircut. I like your haircut." One of the kids told me I look like Randy Orton. Another kid told me I have a LeBron James hairline. So I was just like, oh, well, go fuck yourself. Like, I'm never getting a haircut again. Which why I did want to ask, what do you – I mean, how do you guys get your haircut? Like, I don't know.
Oh,
I only know buzz cut. That's my only shit.
I need to start doing it.
Well, I used to do the buzz cut for a while, like, not very short.
Yeah, and then your mom fucking...
Yeah, and then my mom said I was trying to look too much like you. But then, like...
You didn't say it like that. She was like, oh, you look like Brian Bailey.
But, like, I've gone in and I'll say, like... it used to be, like, I'll just get a trim. And every time it turned out like a bowl cut. So now I have to go in there and be like, hey, I want a trim, but can you make it not look like a bowl cut? And that's worked out. So...
Well, here's the thing with me. I don't mind when my hair gets long up top, but I get curly as fuck right here in the back. So I gotta, like, cut that shit off. But I'm not trying to pay, like, $20 for a haircut that only cuts right here, so I just get a buzz cut.
I usually get, like, you know, like, my my neck, like, shaved and stuff like that, just, like, with, like, the hair that, like, after the haircut and everything. I once had somebody cutting my hair tell me, you know, if you just want to come in here and get your neck shaved instead of the whole haircut, you could do that. And I took it as a sign of, holy shit, the hair on your neck is really long, you have a problem, and it was really embarrassing. So,
Yeah. Well, we got king of neck beards right here, right in front of us.
I actually just trimmed it today, so you can't see it in
You
full.
just shaved the neck then, huh?
Yeah.
I like it.
You should have seen my beard 2 weeks ago.
I had a good one.
It was the longest it's ever been, and I was getting compliments. It was the best I felt in a while.
People kind of liked some of my beard, but then like it was just like guys telling me that it looked full, and not girls are kind of like, ew, you look gross with a beard. But I think that if I don't have a beard, you could just tell how fat I am. So I like with this beard, maybe it's an excuse. They're like, oh yeah, it's just puffed out because of the hair, you know.
I feel like it takes me a while to really get like a decent beard going, and then like it just looks patchy. I want to like that one year that I did the mustache bar crawl when like I had like the goatee.
That looked good.
My mustache was amazing. I loved it, but my hair also grows in kind of red, so it kind of.
Oh, you should see. Well, we're going to the Dutch after this, so you're going to see it. I got a lot of orange.
Can't wait.
And red.
Yeah, for all of our listeners out there, if somebody was tuning in right now and just watching, you head on over to the Dutch in Elgin, and you can meet some of the WhatSupTho bloggers. So it's a big day.
Speaking of our loyal listeners, sorry we haven't been here. We missed last week after the Super Bowl. We got a comment on the last one, and here I'll read it out loud. We got, hey guys, this is from Kenny Wade in Iowa. Hey guys, love the stuff and just trying to get a shout out in here because that'd be cool. Well, shout out to Kenny. Maybe next week after the Super Bowl discussion, of course. Looks like he was drunk when he wrote this. How about some college hoops? Are you guys people that don't really care until March Madness, or what are your thoughts on those kinds of people? And for shits and gigs, what are your thoughts on my favorite? I'm not going to read the rest of that. Thanks for the laughs and keep them coming, guys, from Kenworth. So... Kenny, I'd love to answer your question here. Thanks for listening, by the way. There's your shout-out. Keep listening. Keep spread the word to all those Iowa people. I know there's nothing to fucking do in Iowa, so if they want to listen to this, they can. college basketball, as you said, Kyle, big win for Illinois. Not a big win for my checkbook, but that's fine. I had Michigan plus 7.5, so
for a while that was really working out for you.
Oh yeah, and even if we won, we were gonna win, but whatever. But fuck the game. Just how you guys with college basketball? Now that football's over, it's kind of all we got.
I don't
hockey, I guess.
Problem is, I don't I'll watch it and I'll get into games, but before March Madness and before even the tournaments before it, it's hard for me to watch a Kentucky Ole Miss game in hopes that it's a close game, because college basketball I feel can be
more one-sided. It can either be a really close game and it's gonna be exciting, or it's just gonna be a blowout, which I guess you can say about every game, but sometimes it's just too much, and I don't
Kyle
care.
wants those real nice 8-point victories that the loser didn't really ever have a chance.
But I don't know. I can't get as invested in a game in January when it's even if this team wins and gets up, when Rutgers upset at Wisconsin, that was kind of cool because I caught the end of it. But then all I kept thinking is this doesn't matter because one, it's so early in the Big Ten season, and two, this isn't it's not do or die. It just I don't care as much. That's basically the story of it. I'm not the biggest basketball fan to begin with. I do University of Illinois basketball. I read about it all year long and shit like that, with recruits, but I don't know.
Colin?
A few years ago, I used to be in love with it.
Yeah,
I still am, but I used to follow it I used to watch all the games. I would get up on Sunday and watch literally all the games. I'm not that into it right now, but once the championship or conference championship games or tourneys start playing, that's when I get into it. I get serious into it. I run tournaments all the time. You guys know that.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Kenny was asking really is, are we the guys that just wait for the tournament? And I'm absolutely that. I watch conference tournaments, but other than that, I can't tell you anything.
I can't name people. I
can't name a player.
A few years ago, I used to be able to do that all the time. I don't follow it as much. But
I can't even name all the freaking Illinois players. And I think part of it is Kenny goes to Iowa State. They're a good team. They're worth watching.
Three
teams. So it's worth watching, and it's not for an Illini fan. I still watch the Illini games, but I don't care about anything else that happens because it doesn't matter.
I can't tell you what conference is strong, which one's weak. I don't know.
I don't even know who's in what conference anymore. They fucking moved around so much.
Yeah, that's another thing that I don't like.
Also, our senior year was the year that there was 5 weeks in a row that number one lost. That was actually a fun year to watch college basketball because it was so many upsets. But now it's Kentucky's running the table, Wisconsin's really good, Duke's really good. You don't really.
Wisconsin Sunday.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that game. But it's not as fun, and maybe that's how other people saw when the 2005 Illinois basketball team was just running all over teams and nobody saw it as competitive. But still, I don't know. It's just I don't feel I think this year is a bad example. I don't think it's as exciting this year.
Well, last tournament was one of the best tournaments in a while.
Oh yeah, I won the bracket. No, I'm just gonna brag about that. That was awesome for me. So.
Wait, you won mine last year?
I won a bracket. I don't know if it was yours.
Well,
all I know is that I drank a lot the day of the Final Four, or the day it was the Final Four, the first games. I drank a lot, and I passed out at about 8 o'clock, and I woke up at 4 in the morning and just saw that I won the brackets, and it was a really good day for me. So.
Yeah, I'm excited for the bracket, but no, I'm not, Kenny. I'm not a big college basketball guy.
I might have some more input soon.
Here's why I fucking hate them. I hate the big team. There's so many teams. I can't keep track. NBA, I can tell you things. I really can't But NFL, I know players from every team. I know this shit. There's 32 of them. There's a billion college basketball teams. I'm not trying to fucking keep up with all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And the other thing is the play is not as good as the NBA. I'm sorry, it's not. I used to be, NBA sucks. They don't care. That's bullshit. The Illinois game tonight started. The teams were combined 1 for 16 to start the game.
It took about 4 or 5 minutes for the first basket to go. That was fucking insane.
They're saying Illinois can be in the tournament. The game started.
Joe already said they were part of the last four in as far as teams.
Yeah, I know. And so that's terrible. It could be exciting. Tonight was exciting, but I hate the fucking college players that are just like that fucking Spike guy from Michigan, that Aaron Kraft.
Great Paulus, my favorite player ever.
Horrible. I fucking hate those little white scrappy players, and I was that. I started sophomore year, and then I quit.
You retired.
I got a lot of playing time because I was a little scrappy, defensive, good team player and shit, and I fucking hate it. I can't. You won't find that in the NBA.
I did not like Aaron Kraft one bit. It was just it's also because no matter the announcer, they love Aaron Kraft because
they always have him do the fucking Rubik's Cube and shit.
It's just dude, he's not the most talented person on the floor. Stop acting like he's this great player. As soon as he graduates and tries to go to the NBA, he's not gonna do well. Stop giving him all this credit when even Ohio State.
Their dicks.
Oh, absolutely.
He just plays the game the right way. Oh, really? It's the right way? Then why isn't he a professional? And why isn't that the way it's played on the top level where people fucking get paid to play it? That's not the right way to play it. The right way is to be really fucking good.
Did you hear the report? Did you hear the report tonight after Spike made a big three for Michigan? He tapped Ray Rice on the head. Which is dude, I wish Ray Rice just would have knocked him out and then been suspended 5 more games.
Just him out in an elevator, Ray Rice.
Good shit.
Fuck that. Valentine's Day around the corner. We got 2 singles here. I don't know. You gotta do a Valentine's Day podcast, right?
Yeah.
Kyle, you're in a relationship. What the fuck are you gonna do?
Love the way that was phrased, 1. 2, I know we're going out to dinner, but the rest of the day is kind of we might just do the Shed Aquarium, we might do nothing, I don't care.
Are you gonna do butt stuff?
Shed Aquarium's cool.
Yeah, but see, I've never, I don't know if it's because, we both, because our anniversary's also right around the time of, damn it. Right around the time of Christmas, that it's just we've already had one big holiday, and all of a sudden there's another supposedly big holiday that we don't
away.
Not even 2 months. It's a month.
Yeah, it's 2 months, a week less, a week and a half.
But I don't know. It's just I've never considered.
There's only 12 months in a year. It's just because there's 2 holidays in the winter doesn't mean you can't celebrate.
No, what I'm saying is that just because I've never considered it a big deal that much to begin with. I'll still treat it as a big deal. I'm still going to it's not I'm ever going to be I'm not going to see her on Valentine's Day. We're going to go out to dinner, we're going to hang out, we're going to do other things, but it's not I'm not going to freak out about Valentine's Day.
I like the Shed Aquarium idea just as far as if you just stay home and hang out or you go to the Shed Aquarium, either way you're going to get that aroma of fish in the air, you know?
Exactly what I had in mind, you know? Always thinking ahead.
I know Ryan's got a hotel, and he says Sarah thinks it's for Valentine's Day. He's doing it because it's a big occasion. He's going to try to join the club.
Nice.
That's a big occasion right there.
Have to.
He told me, when he originally told me about that hotel, by the way, it was during the Cubs convention, and I said, can I crash at that hotel? And he said, absolutely. And he's
well, there's going to be club joining going on, and I think that's really got to be your Valentine's Day move. You don't like to celebrate big holidays, but what the fuck is that noise?
I don't know. I keep hearing that, too. It's pissing me off. But, that would be a big moment for me to be able to – I would always have that date circled on the calendar, the 1 year, 2 year, 3 year anniversary of it. And
All right, Colin. Well, you didn't even do anything for New Year's, and you're single. So what? You got any big Valentine's Day?
What date does it fall on?
Saturday. You should make it just the Dutch day for you. Just spend all day at the Dutch.
Just wait for it to open. Just stay there.
Did I tell you? Hold on. I'm sorry to shift the conversation, but
Well, I have nothing to contribute, so.
I didn't get to talk about my Valentine's Day.
But real quick, there was one time that my brother and my cousin had been drinking all night. They stayed up all night. They called the Dutch and tried to figure out if it was open. Someone picked up the phone, so they drove to the Dutch. Very illegal, by the way. And they couldn't get in because the door was locked. They came home, everything was fine, but they forgot that I had to work at I think I had to work at 9 o'clock the next day, and they got home early. But their plan was to go to the Dutch, and there was a good chance I could have just woken up and my car was just gone, so I'd have no way to get to work because they'd be at the Dutch already. So you could always do that, Colin.
Yeah, or I can make out with a 45-year-old again.
Hey, that's what
I know, there's going to be plenty of those there.
That's what people like to think oh yeah, well you go to, it's Valentine's Day, you go to the bars, and I say people like to think that girls will be lonely, but also at the same time, you go to a bar on Valentine's Day, a lot of people are in fuck guys, we're just going out with the girls.
Girls' night.
Girls' night, no dudes' night. So you go to the bars thinking oh man, these girls are gonna be all over me. That fucking noise is annoying. And they're just gonna be ew, no, we have a pact. We're just sticking away from the guys tonight, which is fine because you're still at a bar and you still get to drink. I'm gonna be at Mardi Gras in St. Louis, which doesn't Mardi Gras sounds awesome. St. Louis kind of brings it down, but it's a good time. You drink all day,
Really?
you get blacked out. Yeah.
When who are you going with? I didn't know this.
Me, Ben, Joe, and John.
Jesus.
Text them and see if you can get in on the ride.
You guys are driving?
Mm-hmm. No, I don't think we're gonna fly to fucking St. Louis, but
Oh.
we're not going to NOLA.
Yeah, no, that was dumb.
Yeah. So yeah, we're staying in a hotel that's scary. It's in Illinois. It's kind of by East St.
Louis. Is it? It's not
It's by East
St. Louis?
It's right outside East St. Louis, which is scary. It was either that or Ferguson. So.
You should have gotten Ferguson.
That's not true. Ferguson.
That would have been such a great selfie.
I could have used the filter on Snapchat for my story, just
I don't get it.
Me neither.
I don't know. Dude, you don't know filters on Snapchat?
No, I do, but I don't.
Well, Ferguson, they could have been riots or free fucking kid who died. Happy Black History Month.
We're celebrating a lot of holidays here on the podcast.
I don't know, man. Tomorrow's gonna suck because the kids. I'm a teacher. The kids.
Don't you? You're gonna get
I'm gonna get a million Valentines.
Hey, you're gonna get some
Although
candy.
last year I student taught. I was at the elementary school. 0.
That's
one.
kind of fucked.
And I'm gonna get a shitload next year because tomorrow because I'm an actual teacher now. An actual teacher, I guess. And I bet you, I'll count them out of all the 30 that I'm gonna get. I bet you 5 are spelled correctly.
They calling you Brain?
No, they don't call me by my first name. This is a society. I'm a teacher.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Fucking. They call me Mr. Faggy. So
Figgy.
It's spelled like Faggy. It's fucked up, but they're all gonna fucking spell it wrong. But it's nice. I'm gonna eat all this candy. I'm supposed to be a fucking gym teacher, and I get a cupcake every day. Every day I get a cupcake at the end of the day.
Why?
Oh, it's my birthday. My students, it's their birthday. They bring in cupcakes. They bring it to me. I eat 2 bites. I realize I fucking hate cupcakes, and I throw it in the trash.
So
but I'm supposed
just
to be
eat
my example. It's just stuffing cupcakes in my face after every fucking day. And one more thing about teaching. Nope, I forgot it.
Forgot it.
Oh, today I lost my phone on my couch, and I looked all over my apartment for it. It got stuck in my blanket, and I shook the blanket and nothing came out. So I was looking for my phone for like 30 minutes, and at one point I just said out loud, I don't fucking have time for this shit. I'm a part-time PE teacher that works from 12 to 3:30 and then comes home and either drinks or sits on the couch the rest of the day and watches sports and movies and Netflix. I don't fucking have time for this shit. That came out of my mouth, and then I had to do a double take. What the fuck is wrong with you? You have time for everything. And here's the thing: it's not like I'm at home lesson planning. I go to work. I figure out what I'm gonna do on the drive to work. On the 15-minute drive to work, that's when I do my lesson plan in my brain. So I have time for everything. And there's ever a point where you guys need to move or something like that, and you call me and I'm just like, no, I'm too busy. Tell me to go fuck myself because I'm lost. I'm never busy.
Oh my gosh, that is
All right, well,
fantastic.
I need to take a shit and meet Kyle at the Dutch. So
Yeah, I gotta go out. Big campus life.
the crush needs you.
Dude, on a college campus, they need me to party.
Hey, you gotta Snapchat it the whole time, by the way.
Well, I'm gonna Snapchat this weekend too. Kyle, if you want to go to St. Louis.
Real quick, when's Fahey Fest this year?
The weekend after Mom's weekend.
Do you know when that is?
That's all I can give you because I don't know when Mom's weekend is.
Because I had an idea for the blog. And,
yeah, we can video blog it.
Well, video blog it. Also, we should all give separate accounts of what we think went on that day. And see which time we all forget.
The thing is, I don't want to black out in front of all my neighbors and shit. They already fucking hate me.
But it's Fahey Fest.
That's true.
Just invite him.
Yeah.
That's a good
You
point.
invited people last year.
time in that. Oh no, let's not. Nope. Sorry.
All right, well, it's coming out, so
Yeah,
I gotta.
all right. Well, enjoy your shit, Colin. Listeners, sorry it was short this week, but we were short 2 people. Enjoy your Valentine's Day. Join the club if you can. Join the club. It's 2015. It's about time you start doing that shit. If you don't know what it is, message us. We'll let you know. And
maybe one day there'll be a TV show about it. We don't know.
Keep sending us the comments. We'll read them live on air like our friend Kenny got whatever the fuck today. We'll see you guys next week. Hopefully with more people. 11-11, make a wish.
Have some unfinished business to tend to.
Colin does.